So this guys right here is dark amber aromatic candle. It smells great and I really needed this one. This is a rocket that I got like 2 years ago. You know, it's made out of Lego, the Apollo 11. Some Ferrero Rocher from my girlfriend. And basically that's also a gift from one of my friends. It's great. But yeah, I thought it would be pretty cool to put in the intro of the video me lighting a candle. So I did, and it actually smells great. So yeah, guys, I don't recommend you watching this video. This video is gonna be more boring, and it's just gonna be me talking about me and what's going through my head right now. Don't watch this video. So right now it's 8:49 in the afternoon at night, whatever you think 8:49 is. But what happened today is I tried to, you know, get my brother into drop shipping and all this stuff. He had many ideas in the past of like actually doing it. He doesn't have the motivation, he doesn't have the discipline, he doesn't have this fire inside him that says go make something for yourself. And this actually today took a lot of time from the time I had to actually work. Now, was it worth it? I don't know, to be honest. Like, all the conversations I have with my brother are worth it at the end, but it's just taking up a lot of time. And we also have to take into account that I said that I'm gonna sleep 30 minutes after I came back from school. I know, I said that I've said in the past that I shouldn't be sleeping and I will go all in. But I said, what if I don't study for school for 30 minutes and just study the other 30 minutes and sleep those 30 minutes? And basically, that's what I was about to do, but I ended up sleeping far more. And I don't even know how this shit happened. Like, I remember myself waking up, going, closing the alarm, but then I have no idea what happened. I have no idea. And also, I can't say that I just closed the alarm with one of my hands and I slept, because the distance, it's walking distance from where I sleep to where I have my phone charging and, you know, actually setting the alarm up. So it's not like I just closed it and fell asleep. I had to walk here, so waking up, and then walk back again in order to sleep. And I don't remember me going back, but I remember my girlfriend calling me, and that's when I woke up. But this is crazy. Like, I'm feeling sad whenever I, you know, don't work at the time don't wake up at the time I'm supposed to wake up, or when I sleep. I also feel sad sometimes. I know I need it, but at the same time, I don't know if I really do. Now, that's a part of, you know, being an entrepreneur. You have the ups and downs. Yes, I'm disciplined in some areas, in some others I'm not really. Now, I want to say that my journey of entrepreneurship is been 2 years. It's been 2 years, but the entire journey has been my entire life. But let's not talk about this. So basically what happened is that 3 years ago, I went at the local beach and I was selling lemonade. And that's when I realized that with the money I make from selling lemonade, I'm gonna invest in some stocks completely with my own money. I had my own money. I was going to invest with my own money. I said to my dad, please take this money, investing it to stocks, and you don't need to add anything. I'm just going to start with what I have. That happened in August 2021. I bought my first shares in a business here in Greece. In in November, I believe it was November or October, I don't really remember. And that's when it all started. Then it took a year for me to actually say that, you know what, I really want to start my own business. And in November of 2022, I decided to go all in with my first dropshipping store. It was a dropshipping store selling flip-flops and, you know, clothes for babies and stuff. And I don't know why exactly, I don't remember why, but I was doing pretty well. And now I said I don't remember why, because I don't remember myself sitting and looking at many videos in order to start. First of all, a thing I remember clearly is that I started without me knowing anything. I just started. I went to Shopify, I created an account, and then the 14 days back then free trial countdown started, and that's in 14 days I tried my very best. Then it was €3 for 3 months, so €1 per month. And yeah, I just did my best. After that I got, you know, trading, and on April of 2023 I started my own business in SMMA, an SMMA business. Now it's been 1.5 years, okay? 1.5 years of running the same as old business. The thing is, something I didn't understand until I talked with a guy that started his own SMMA, is that I've been very far from from where others are. Even though I have no clients, there's something that makes me far more great than others in this area of, you know, SMMA. So this guy started SMMA 2 months ago, and he was like, you know, I do this and that, and I've made this, and I think I'm ready to start taking in many clients, and I'm so hyped. I'm just gonna start cold calling and this and that. And then I explained to him a bit of what I do, and he realized that he knows absolutely nothing. He knew nothing about what actually happens when you get a client, what actually happens when you cold call, what he didn't know exactly what he was doing. He knew nothing. He knew the very basics everyone can learn in 2 months. And I realized that I've been way far from where I thought I was. I thought I was just in the beginning and I was just doing nothing, working 1.5 years in the same business. Now, I also read this book, okay? This book, my black notebook, started started 3 days ago, but 1 year ago. That means in the 18th of October 2023. And in this book, I was also writing a small diary from back then for 71 days. It lasted, and it's basically me, my small self, you know. It's a lot to me, bro. Like, I don't know. I don't even want to read this. At this point, I feel so lost for some reason. Like, even though there are small wins that I'm gonna be covering in the next video, and make sure you tune in, because the next video is something that I know right now. It already happened, but I'm just not saying. I already have this video in my mind. I've already achieved something that I want to share, but I'm just not sharing it yet, because before I do that, I could just do that, but then you would see only the good times of like me working and doing this and waking up at 5 and then you would think, oh, that's how it is, that's how it's supposed to be. And then a lot of people would actually stop doing what they're doing because they would see a life that is far from real. Like, it's not me only working, I'm gonna explain in a bit. Far from real, and then they would say, oh, he achieved it. But now that that's what you're gonna be saying also. Now that I'm not working that much, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, I don't think I'm gonna achieve this, I'm failing. no, this is not what I want you to believe. That's why I made this entire video right now. And I just setting up a camera. I wasn't ready for it even. I have nothing prepared in my mind. Like, I just open the camera, I'm looking around trying to get ideas of what to say. I'm leaning backwards, like, but I don't want you to think that it's all easy and this and that, like doing work and that's it. It's far from the truth. Basically, what happened the last couple of weeks of me trying hard is that with reading this notebook and the diary I had a year ago, I realized that I'm doing far more creative work than I thought I was doing. Now, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Doing more work that you were doing, it's a good thing. But at the same time, for me, it's something that I don't really understand. I wouldn't understand how much work I put in till I read this notebook. Once I did though, I started thinking more like, why wasn't I working that hard the entire year? But then I learned new things throughout the year. I did this, I did that. And where I want to go with all of this is that don't believe 100% what you see on social media. Social media and YouTube, let's say, share the best moments of me working, of me mountain biking, of me doing this, cold calling, this and that. But then there are also the times where I just sit, not doing what to do at all. Asking my father, I'm like, Dad, at this point, I don't really know what to do. I achieved this, I achieved that, but things move slow for me, you know? And then I have also school, which I can't explain the situation right now because it's gonna take a lot of time. But it's something that I can't stop. Like, I can't say, oh, I'm not gonna study and I'm gonna do this. I know that I say that I'm gonna study for 30 minutes and then sleep the other 30 when I'm supposed to study an hour. But I should study more. And I'm studying a lot while in school because I have 1 or 2 hours, free, so I'm just study there. And, you know, I also have the times where I get into fights with loved ones, and that's really destroying my, motivation and energy to do stuff. But at the same time, those things are good because, first of all, when you get in a fight, you never break up, you never destroy the relationship, you never stop talking to each other, you never say to your brother or mother or whatever, for me, you're done. You obviously don't do that stuff. Don't be dumb. You don't. You just let it slide for a minute or two, get back to normal. Now, what I mean by it's getting down my motivation and stuff is when I get into a fight, I'm not really that type of person. Even though I give an advice on doing that, I'm not really that type of person. I don't say nothing back to anyone. I just think about it a lot myself. I obviously don't say something to someone else like I don't love you anymore, I don't do this, do that, never. But I just think about it a lot myself when I'm alone. And it keeps me back from a lot of things. Now, there are some other things that take up my time. I pray to God these things didn't exist. Whenever that thing's about to happen, I'm like, God, please, keep it away. I'm trying my best. Keeps happening. I don't know. At this point, after the achievement I had, I don't know if I'm the man capable of having this achievement and actually getting more like this one. At this point, I don't know if I'm the guy ready to take upon his shoulders this type of work and this type of, achievements moving forward in order to get better and, grow. But what I realized is at least a little bit my mind cleared. And that happened after the small success I had. I just sat the entire weekend. Saturday, Sunday, did nothing. I was just playing around. I was playing Nerf with my brother and cousin. We had so much fun though. Like, I can't say that I take these moments back because if I want to be honest to myself too, I haven't played with my cousin and brother, especially with my cousin, in a long time. Like, and playing, I don't mean Nerf and stuff, like actually sitting down, talking, doing this, mountain biking, doing that. He was always somewhere else. I was somewhere else. I was working also a lot. Most of the times I was just working. No, most of the times, 99% of the times I was working, and the other 1%, either he was away or I was. And it was a good fun time. We sat down, we played Nerf, we've made our own small, you know, um, it was like castles, and then we were hiding underneath, fighting. You know, even though I'm 16 years old now, and I feel like these times are gonna stay around for the rest of my life. I won't remember as much the exact days I was working, but then I'm gonna be remembering the days that I was sitting down with my brother and cousin, and we were playing Nerf, bro. I'm 16 years old and I'm playing Nerf. So that's it basically. That's a small monologue of what is going through my head right now, what I'm thinking. This video is not gonna be perfect. I don't recommend you watching this video. I actually should put that in the beginning, so I'm just gonna put the clip of the following in the beginning also, but it's gonna be here in the end. Guys, I don't recommend you watching this video. This video is gonna be more boring, and it's just gonna be me talking about me and what's going through my head right now. Don't watch this video. So back to the ones that watch the entire video and are actually here. Yeah, sorry for if I bored you. I know I did. It's just me talking. I don't know how many minutes this video is, to be honest. Like, it's behind the camera, but that's basically what's going through my mind right now. A small summary is that I've achieved something that I won't tell you yet. Second, I don't know if I'm the man capable of actually continue achieving things like that, or if it's actually true that I achieved this. Like, I know I achieved it, but is God trying to show me something? Is God going to take it away from me at some point in the near future? I don't know. Great things are coming. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next one.